Hey guys, so I know this video is a little bit late. It's been a lot going on. Not much of an excuse, but hopefully we will be returning to a semi-regular schedule at this point, and hopefully more than once a month. Who knows though? So we'll see what happens. Anyway, on to the show. Welcome back, everybody, to the Tasmanian Tiger. We're picking up right where we left off on the last episode after getting our new Zoomerangs, and we're going to go ahead and get started on the third level, moving right along, and at the end of this episode we should have enough of the Thunder Eggs to do the first boss fight, so I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and do that as well, so let's get to it.
Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef, full of beautiful fish, friendly natives and inviting sandy beaches. It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
I remember this level particularly well too, and being stuck in it for hours trying to find all the collectibles.
Die, mate. Good to
Best
see
character
you
in the
again.
game.
G'day, Rex. You saved anyone today?
Funny you should say that. Elle went for a bit of a swim out near Danger Spike.
Danger Spike? Where's that, Rex?
It's a nice little spot, not too far from Shark Reef.
Yeah, and?
Well, anyway, she's an excellent swimmer, but she hasn't come home yet. I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Struth.
I'm on lifeguard duty, so could you have a look for me?
Well, I would, mate, but I can't swim.
Tell you what, I'll teach you. Follow me. When you're in water, press the bite button to dive, then tap the jump button to start swimming.
Okay. Wish me luck.
By the way, those boomerangs of yours won't work underwater, but I got a prezi for you that'll fix that. These are aquarangs. I found them in an old shipwreck years ago.
Water reflections are too good, I can't see them.
Like a hot knife through butter. If you can dive under the water and grab them, well, then they're all yours.
I do like how instead of having like this long drawn out swimming lesson, it's just like, and you can swim now.
Good one. The aquarangs work like regular boomerangs, but you can only use them underwater. Oh, and one other thing. You're not a fish, mate, so keep an eye on your air supply.
Yeah, thanks, Rex.
Use the aquarang to hit this switch. It'll open the shark door so you can be on your way.
Sweet.
Yes, let's go fighting sharks right away. As soon as we are able to swim, we are perfectly equipped for this. It's probably fine. But, unfortunately, guys, this does mean the end of the hilarious dog paddle. Moment of silence.
I will remember you.
Anyway, moving on. It does make navigating around some of these levels much less painful, though, now that we're able to swim, especially later in the game. Which probably makes sense to anybody who's ever played a video game before. Don't mind me with the redundant, pointless comments. My commentary game, it's not, it's too strong for even me to understand it. Oh no.
Great work, Ty. You've learned how to swim and use those aquarangs. With a bit of practice, you'll be a champion swimmer just like me.
You beauty.
This is my good mate. She'll show you the way to Danger Spike. Good luck, mate.
You didn't even introduce your friend?
Hi. You can swim faster by tapping the jump button to gain speed. Let's go find Elle.
You know, I know we've all moved on to the newer high-end fidelity graphics and everything of the new age, but honestly it is nice to see companies like Chrome Studios bringing back old classics like this. It feels like you don't get as much of this kind of charming artwork and blocky character model anymore because everybody's so focused on making everything smooth. Which is fine. It's just sometimes, you know, it's nice to go back to, the olden days. I sound like such an old man right now, like, back in my day we had polygons and we loved them.
What do you mean?
Nah, I'm good. I got things to do. Barracuda was just like, oh, that was a good one. Ooh. Probably don't want to touch the big spiky death balls. Oh, that's right. So last episode I did that super bite thing and I was having a moment over the fact that I forgot about it. I have had a realization that I need to sneeze apparently. Hold on. Or not. But I just remembered as well that that super bite can only be triggered when you have 100 or more of the opals. It looks like. Whoa.
This is my chance. He's revealed his weakness. If I defeat the Tasmanian tiger now, surely Boss Cass will recognize me for my actions. I have to put everything I have into this one strike to take him down. I'll gather all my power into this one punch and go further beyond. One for all, 100%. Outback Smash! How is this possible? I hit him with 100% of my power. It can't end like this. Boss Cass gave me his power. I was gonna be his #1 minion. Is this the end?
How could this happen to me?
Me every time I try to do something cool and throw a boomerang a million miles on accident. Oh, okay. That's right. That is all quicksand. I've been totally done this more times than I'd care to admit. You know, as a kid, I used to not notice that these were here, so I would actually, like, fight my way out of the quicksand with mashing the analog as hard as I could in every direction until I got out, and I would just take that the entire way across until I couldn't figure out how to get on these platforms. Have I mentioned that I wasn't very bright as a kid? Okay, I think that was everything up here. Oh, maybe not. Ugh. The quicksand almost foiled my efforts. I don't think this is the right way for where I'm going. Also, the size of these coconuts is actually insane. I've never really thought about it till now. I was just like, oh yeah, we use the coconuts to get across the thing. But those coconuts are the size of Thai, so these are like, probably like 30-pound coconuts. Like, you could feed an entire family for a month on one of those things. We're just dumping piles of them into quicksand for, I think, was it the Thunder Egg? I think it was the Thunder Egg. Yeah. Like, it's a lot of coconut just going to waste there. This one used to be one that I could never figure out either. This was not my favorite level growing up because I could never find everything easily. It took me a million years, it felt like, and I was just always in here for far longer than it felt was reasonable. But now that I've grown and my brain is at least 5% bigger than it was back then, I know how to do things. This poor platypus dude, Rex's wife, is just lost somewhere around something known as the danger spike and I'm just hanging out like, ah, nah, she'll be fine. Can do everything else on the way over there, right? She'll live, probably.
Stay out of the way of those sharks. They're big meanies. Press the action button to swim into the cage. Press the action button again to swim out.
I like that flimsy looking piece of metal is all that I'm expected to use to keep me safe from the giant sharks that are just hanging out waiting to take a bite of my succulent Tasmanian tiger ass. Like, would not feel very secure in a shark cage. In this or in real life. Also, look at those guys. They're not mean. Look at the smiles on their faces. They're just cheerful little fellas. They haven't hurt anyone a day in their lives. Oh shit, hey, hi. Oh, hello there. Hi. Yes. Don't mind me. I'm just going to continue about my way. Okay, maybe they're not as friendly as I was letting on. However, it's probably okay. Is there anything in this cage over here? No. I've doomed myself. Little busy at the moment, seahorse lady. I'm trying not to perish at the hands of the crocodile. Yes, at the hands of the crocodiles. Those are the ones I'm trying not to die from. Totally know what I'm talking about, and they're not just sharks, and I'm not saying the correct things. I used to suck at climbing this thing too. It took me like 70 or more tries the first time because I just couldn't figure out how to do the jumping. And of course, because I talked about it, now I'm gonna jinx myself and whiff it.
That's right, my dudes. Unfortunately, our beloved Corbin just whiffed it.
She doesn't give a fuck. She's just like, yeah, it's a danger spike, so what?
Sweetheart. Well, I better get home so he stops fretting.
Righto then.
By the way, I found this on the way. Want it?
Yeah, I don't know if platypus titties was on the list of things I expected to see today, because I did not remember that being a thing. But nonetheless, here we are. Someone out there is very happy, will be very happy when they see this video, apparently. Honestly, this is a really pretty game for its age. I feel like not all the graphics have necessarily held up the best, but for the most part, for what it is, this is a really solid, what's the word I'm looking for? Collectathon platformer. I'm sorry, what? I missed one. I missed a single. Oh no. Now I'm gonna have to spend the rest of the next 20 minutes figuring out where the hell the one opal I missed went. Oh, there it is. Thankfully not as awful of a search for that as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, dearie me. My sweet little angels have wandered off exploring. Now I can't find them anywhere. Please, can you help me?
I like how Ty does not respond, for if he did, he would drown. You know, I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to spoil a small bit of the game. This game has a lot of saving people who are bad at keeping track of their children's kids. Like, I think there's at least 3 missions that involve you hunting for somebody's kids and making sure that they didn't, like, fuck off and die somewhere. Why is your child in a minefield? Why would you decide that that was a thing they should be able to even know exists, let alone explore? I mean, granted, I'm probably one of those stupid kids that would have done it too, but good God. Alright, there, I've brought all your rats to you.
Babies, my precious babies. Thank you so much, little orange fish creature. How can I ever repay you? Hey, I know. You can have this sparkly rock I found in the sand. All right.
Alright. And like that, we've almost got a whole nother one done. Just need, figure out where those last cogs are.
So, Ty, are you up for a race? See if you can keep up.
You know, I feel like the platypus has a distinct advantage underwater here. Just turn around and hit the poor guy with a boomerang to slow him down. Again, why are we deciding racing through the landmine field is the best course of action here? Ah, yes. Landmines. My favorite underwater trap. Ah, thank God the sharks and the eels are gone, or else maybe there would have never been any hope. Christopher Walken for some reason. I don't know why that decided to be the voice that came out there, but it is here to stay. It's fine, we're now on land, and I can exploit the platypus's natural weakness of being slower on land than water. That is totally a historically accurate and recorded fact. To defeat him. Why do you guys watch this content? Would have been so sad if I whiffed that and just lost the race because of that.
Just whiffed it!
So I immediately try recklessly doing the next jump, you know, like the wisest decision would have been. Okay. Done.
You little ripper, you bet he can beat me. I trained you well, mate. My swimming coach gave this to me when I first beat him in a race. Now I want you to have it.
Gee, thanks, mate. Cool.
Hell yeah. Alright, now we'll fast forward to whenever I get those thunder eggs and turn into opals, and we'll move on to the boss fight. You know, being this close to the ocean in this game makes me think, I'm curious, if there's ever an Australian viewer or somebody who knows much about Australia in the audience watching this video, let me know, is there a spooky ocean creature in your guys' what's the word I'm looking for? Urban legends, or is it just kind of like, nah man, we got sharks, so, you know, we didn't really need anything dangerous considering, you know, we had sharks. Leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to note it out if I ever see any information about that. You know, I was just up here trying to look around and see if I could find anything, and the fact that they have all of this rendered practically, and I can almost perfectly see everything in the whole world, that's kind of insane to me. I don't remember if that was possible on the PS2 version, but the fact that you're able to get that kind of a view is just kind of insane even on PC. Some impressive tech that went into this remake. I think it's a remake. Remaster? Remaster, yeah. It's a better word for it. Still haven't found that last cog though, so still looking. Aha! Come to me. Finally! After entirely too long of searching, I have the last one. Okay, we're done with this level. Let me get out of here, and we're gonna do a boss fight, and we're gonna be done. Okay, but first, real quick, before we do the boss fight, I'm gonna go get that last pair, or that next pair of boomerangs that I have ready, waiting at the laboratory with Mr. Science Jargon that nobody will ever understand, Koala.
Hello again, Ty. Ah, I see you found some more golden cogs. Smashing. Ty, let's try them out in the Rang machine. Eureka! We've created a multi-rang. According to my calculations, the multi-rang will allow you to throw a lot of rangs at the same time. You beauty!
Best boomerang in the game.
Make sure you visit all the portals.
Okay. Will do. I'm pretty sure I did. Unless there's one hiding somewhere. Alright, let's do this.
Jolly good, Ty. You've collected enough thunder eggs to power the machine. Let's give it a go, shall we? Outstanding! Simply outstanding! The energy levels are off the scale, and yes, I've got a lock on one of the talismans. Stand back, Ty. It's coming through.
Oh! As a kid, I never understood exactly what was going on here, but these are termite nests. And so not only is he headbutting the nest, but he's also getting himself covered in an army of termites. Wow, that's kind of brutal, actually. Ouchies. I think this is the only, or the last phase. We've made short work of him, which is also sad because I'm pretty sure the last time I fought this guy, I lost every single life to him. Ow. Worth it. We've done it. A talisman is in our hands.
Well done, Ty. You've retrieved the first of the ancient talismans. When Boss Cass discovers that we are out to thwart his plans, he will do all in his power to stop you. Be careful, my friend.
She'll be right, old-timer.
Strike me lucky you actually found the talisman. I just might have bet on the wrong horse. Anyway, mate, Julius has got a present for you at his lab.
I've made a most exciting discovery. The talisman machine is brimming with excess energy from the Fire Thunder eggs. By diverting that energy to my special hyper-techno boomerang maker, I can make special elemental rangs. Watch. Simply smashing. I present to you the Flamerang. You beauty! Yes, this rang can start fires and melt ice. It even has a more powerful effect on some enemies. To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection. It will aid you well in your quest. Now, go try it out.
One of my favorite pairs of boomerangs. And with that, we have a whole slew of them now. But with that, that'll be the end of this episode of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. So if you liked the video, leave a like down below. Comment if you have any tips, tricks, suggestions, other games you want to see played, or other types of videos you want to see. Don't forget to follow us on social media and share this channel around. The more views we get, the more growing we can do, and the bigger community we can create. And that'll be all for this video. You guys have a good one.